amateur bouts and stuff like that. Won a couple of little Golden Glove tournaments. From that point on, I seen this guy walking by with a karate uniform, and I asked him, "Hey, where you take karate at?" And I went to see him train one day, and I was like, "I'd like to do something with that," you know. So I started, taking karate. Then I came at you.
Yeah. Well, you started with Alvin Francis, correct?
I started with Pete Thomas.
Pete Thomas, right. That's right. Pete Thomas. And, did you ever work with Alvin? I mean, eventually.
We worked with Alvin Francis.
You worked with
Richard
Alvin.
Dixon.
Yeah, Richard Dixon. May God rest his soul. Yes. He probably refereed out of 40 professional fights. He probably refereed 10 of them, and out of 300 amateur matches, he probably refereed half of them. He was one of the greatest fighters and referees ever. But anyway, may God rest his soul. So what rank did you get to, Paul, in the martial arts?
I got to my second-degree black belt.
Very good, excellent. And what style? Was it Taekwondo or?
Taekwondo, Japanese Goju.
Oh, okay, both. All right, very well. Okay, so anyway, we all know. We all know. I know your story. You boxed as a child. I mean, a young child, 8 years old, and then you got into the martial arts as a teenager, Taekwondo and Goju-Ryu, right? And then you went into kickboxing. I got you into kickboxing, and you were a very successful kickboxer. I used to have to run you a lot. I used to have to go run with you to make sure you ran. But you did great. You had a lot of fights, and you won like all of them, but one. And we both know that in that particular fight, one of the judges was your opponent's sister. Right, exactly. So we know how that goes. Exactly. So from where I'm sitting, you basically didn't lose the fight. No. I mean, and anyway, so you were like undefeated in kickboxing, and you were when I was your trainer, and then you moved on to, you did something very strange. Usually people that are martial artists and are people that are boxers that don't do real well in boxing, they move to kickboxing. Exactly. And you did the exact opposite. You went from kickboxing to boxing, which is basically your roots. Right. What I want to know is what prompted you? You were undefeated as a kickboxer, kickboxing champion, and then all of a sudden you decided to like move north and do boxing. What prompted